Welcome back to Sports Fans Only with your boy, Sean Mack. And ladies and gentlemen, and anyone that can hear my voice, Sean Mack's about to get diabolical. I don't do this much, but when something in sports, someone ticks me off so much, I have to go in. And I'm speaking on Joe Mazzulla. For those that couldn't tell by the thumbnail, that's why you came here, right? So what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to give you a moment to go to the concession stand, get your popcorn, get your milk duds, get your little Tootsie Rolls and little Starburst, popcorn with extra butter, and then I'm going to go in. Go ahead. All right, that's enough time. Let's go. All the reasons I can't stand Joe Mazzulla. First, I don't like the way he talks. I don't like the way he holds his clipboard. I don't like the way he calls timeouts. I don't like the way he looks in post-game conferences. I don't like when he sit down, how he always sitting sideways. I don't like his eyes, how they always look crossed, but they're really not, like he's looking down on you. I don't like his lining. I don't like anything about him. You understand? Now, it hasn't always been like this. When he took over for Ime Udoka, because Udoka was doing what men do, wink, wink, I liked him. But in life, sometimes you get to know a person, not personally, with him, but you get to know a person and you're like, you know what, the things he do, the things he say, and the way he treat people, and the manner he treats people, I don't really like that dude. He made me not like him. You understand what I'm saying? This guy, I don't know him, he don't know me, but his presence and the way he act just made me not like him. Now let me tell you this, Joe, this is straight to you. You probably won't hear this, or maybe you will. Now, Joe, you don't even look like a Joe. I don't even like your first name, but there was a guy back in the early 90s named Barry Switzer. Barry Switzer took over the Dallas Cowboys for a guy you might not know, or you might know, Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson won 2 championships. Then he left because him and Jerry Jones just couldn't see eye to eye. Jerry Jones wouldn't let him shop, but he didn't want to let him shop for the groceries, but he wanted him to cook the meal. That was Parcells, I know, but that's what happened. So a guy named Barry Switzer took over, I think in 1994, 95 maybe. I could be wrong about that. Don't quote me. And Barry Switzer won a championship with the Dallas Cowboys. That would be Aikman, Michael Irvin, and Emmitt Smith's last championship. And he won a championship, and he was in there like, oh, Jerry, we did it our way. We did it our way. That's how you are. Now, needless to say, anyone that knows anything about football, Barry Switzer would probably think he's the only one. He's the only one in the world that thinks he's the reason they won that championship. They were going to win that championship anyway. So what I'm saying is this. Needless to say, that championship was given to you by Ime Udoka, Joe Mazzulla, talking to you. It was given to you. The roster was already set. It was already 2 Hall of Famers on there. They probably went and picked up another one in Drew Holiday and maybe another one in Kristaps Porzingis. So don't think that you made that team. I don't know why you're doing what you're doing. That's not your team. That's Ime Udoka's team. You just happen to be watching. You wasn't even an real assistant coach. You was a stat guy that sat behind the coaches on that second bench. So here are some stats from Game 1 versus the Knicks. These are some Boston stats from the 3-point line. The Celtics in the Game 1 loss versus the New York Knicks, they were 0 of 0 with very tight defense, meaning they didn't even shoot it. Follow me. They were 1 for 4 versus tight defense. They were 7 for 32 on open shots. They were 7 of 24 on wide open shots. They were 14 of 56 or 25% on wide open shots. In the regular season, Boston shot 38% of those shots. Drive the ball. That's all I'm saying. Drive the ball. Stop being so cocky. Stop thinking you're God's gift to basketball and just do what basketball players supposed to do and coach is supposed to do. Just get the ball down low, or drive the ball with Tatum, or drive the ball with Brown. They can do that pretty well, you know. So in Game 1 versus the New York Knicks, the Boston Celtics were 15 of 60 from 3-point land. Let me say that again. They were 15 of 60 from 3-point land. Most 3-pointers ever shot in the NBA game. Most 3-pointers ever missed in an NBA game, I think with 30-something plus. That's just absolutely ridiculous. Moving on to Game 2, the Celtics shot 10 of 40 from the 3-point land. 10 of 40. So they shot 20 less than Game 1, but they still shot 40. Where they do that at? It's like the more that he hears people say that he sucks for doing what he's doing, he's like, I'm gonna prove you wrong. I'm gonna prove you wrong. And that's one of the worst human beings on the planet to me. When someone's telling you what's not right and you're like, I'm gonna prove them wrong by doing something dumb. And that's what he's doing. He's doing dumb things. That's why I don't like him. He's not Pat Riley. He's not Phil Jackson. He's not even Stan Van Gundy. You know, he's not even Spoelstra from Miami, the Miami Heat. He's not even Spoelstra. So what are you doing? Why do you have your chest out and you're sticking your chest out like you're God's gift to basketball? You're not. Oh, and I forgot to mention, they were up 20 plus points in each game. First game went to overtime. They missed 10 threes in a row. Boston Celtics came on a run. Second game, they're down by 20 plus. The Knicks, they are. Celtics are up by 20. What do? Stop shooting the ball from inside the paint. Stop shooting the ball from 15. Stop shooting the ball from like 20. Nah, they want to go out and shoot more threes. And what happened? The Knicks came right back and beat them. First game was overtime. Last second play, Tatum goes. He gets blocked by Bridges. End of the game. Now, I'm going to say this one more time. Drive the ball to the rim. Stop trying to prove people wrong. I think he's going to do this in game 3 because now he has to, right? He's kind of forced to do it. Even though he wants to shoot a lot of threes, they're on the road and they're going to have to try to get some fouls. Because for some reason, in the NBA in the last decade or so, they give a lot of fouls to the road team. I think they try to keep them in the game. That's why some people say it's fixed. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not here for that. So to Joe, stop being so cocky. Stop thinking you're God's gift to the coaching. Stop thinking you're God's gift to basketball in the coaching world. You're not. And stop thinking you're smarter than everyone else, because you're not. So moving forward, let's see if Joe changes his plan. Will he change the way that he's acting? Because just because you won that first championship, it probably will be your only. I'm not sure about that, but probably will be your only. He's the type of guy that they win a championship and he still gets fired. Similar to bringing it back around. Similar to Jimmy Johnson when Jerry Jones fired him from the Cowboys and got Barry Switzer, as I said earlier in this video. Oh yeah, I forgot to even say this. I've been ranting so much. If you like the content, remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'm going in on here. This is my rant. I don't do these often, but sometimes just schmuck people and people that just seem like they need it. If 2 people watch this video, that's good enough for me, because 2 people would have heard how I feel about Joe Mazzulla. He's just one of them guys that get under my skin, and the more he talks, the more I want to like plug my ears with pencils. On that note, I've been Sean Mack, and this is Sports Fans Only. Holla.